So guys, what is going on? I hope you're well. The source, Lawrence Okolie, gets the job done. It was a very negative performance by Mariano. I forgot the guy's second name, but really terrible fight. And to be honest, Lawrence Okolie gets a lot of criticism because of his boxing style, and he's very boring, and people don't really take to Lawrence Okolie because they think he's very boring. But I will say this fight wasn't his fault. There was an opponent in there who was just looking to run, who was looking to survive, and you can't blame him. You can't really blame Lawrence Okolie. The guy didn't want to fight. He wasn't coming to fight. So, you know, fair play to Lawrence Okolie. He got the job done. The guy, you know, from the first round, he came to survive. He kept circling around the ring, and you know, he did have it. In fairness to him, he did have it on short notice, but still, you know, you want a fighter to come and put it on the line a little bit, and he didn't want to do that. He was there to survive, and he did a good job. He survived, what, 7 rounds was it? You know, earlier on, he just kept circling around the ring, and then after about 5 rounds, he started getting tired, and you could clearly see that he was running out of steam, running out of gas, and it was a matter of time. And, you know, Okolie, in the 7th, I think, put him down in the round before, or the 6th round, and then I think he got put down again in the 7th. He got put down a couple times, and the referee, towards the end, the bell went and the referee called it off. I think he got put down right at the end of the bell. The bell went and the referee thought enough's enough. You're not gaining anything. You're just running around. You're not throwing any punches. There's no chance of you winning. So I think the right decision was made by the referee to stop the fight. In terms of Lawrence Okolie, I think he's a good fighter. Lawrence Okolie is a very good fighter. He's very hard to fight, very awkward, as Eddie Heard spot on yesterday, that he's very hard to fight, very awkward. He's got a horrible, awkward style that's very hard to beat. It's not very exciting for the fight fans. The fight fans don't really get to see very exciting Lawrence Okolie fights, but that's because of his style. He's tough to beat, and I get it. But I think he's quite wild. I think he telegraphs his right hand. You can see his right hand coming a mile away. This is a journeyman type of level of opponent. He's not a world level opponent, and he's evading Lawrence Okolie's punches with ease. Really, you know, it's only when he got tired towards the back end is when he, you know, started landing a little bit more. But really, if you look at it, yeah, he was doing good work to the body, and the opponent was so negative, he was kept running around. But still, you do expect a top level guy to nail him and cut the ring off and nail him, but he wasn't quite able to do that. And his right hands, I've seen his right hands are quite wild. Not just this fight, fair enough, the opponent was running, but in a lot of fights where he misses a lot of his right hands, he's quite wild, and you can see good level opponents will be able to see his right hand coming a mile away, because that's the punch that he looks to finish you off with. And good fighters, top level fighters, will look to take that weapon away from you. They won't give you the opportunity to land that. And then what has Lawrence Okolie got if he is not able to land that right hand? Because that seems like the punch that really does a lot of damage for him. But nevertheless, I don't want to criticize him too much. He's not put a foot wrong in his career so far, apart from not being exciting. In terms of winning, he's done that in conclusive fashion. No one's come close to even rocking him or looking like they're going to beat him. So he needs to be stepped up. They're talking about a European fight next, which I think is the right move. I don't think the cruiserweight division has that much depth. They were talking about putting him in a world title fight with Denis Lebedev, but that was probably because Denis Lebedev was old and they thought he could beat him. But I think now's the time for Lawrence Okolie to step up and fight for a European title. I think he's ready. And I think, you know, we need to see him tested. We need to see him in a fight, because so far he's been in fights which he's easily won, really. Well, leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. And guys, remember to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.